Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about scatterplot. Scatterplot is a type of data that shows the relationship between two datas. Scatterplot has lines that represents correlations, which is perfect positive correlation, highly positive correlation, low positive correlation, no correlation, low negative correlation, highly negative correlation, and perfect negative correlation. Today, I'm going to teach you about scatterplot. As you can see, I've made 3 tables that shows the hours of study and test score. First, we're going to start with the first one. In order to make a scatter plot, you will have to do insert and chart. And remember, it will always give line chart at the first. So remember to go to chart type, scroll down and then see and find scatter, which is scatter chart. And then if you want to find the line of best fit, which you have to go to series, thread line, and show R square. So, since the R square is 1, you can see in here it says 1, which is perfect positive correlation. The reason why it's a positive correlation, it's because the more hours of study, it equals to a better grade. Like example, 1 hour equals to 10 score. But if the more hour you go, the higher it gets. And that's why it is a positive correlation. Next, we're gonna do the second table. So, we're gonna do insert and chart. So, insert and chart is really important because you can get many charts such as area, column, bar, pie, and scatter. And make sure you have to highlight all of these so the chart can see the information. So, we can do customize, series, thread line, and R square so we can see the correlation. So, as you can see, because it's down here, it is a perfect negative correlation. The reason why, it's because you can see this table that I've given. It gives 1 hour, you get 100. 2 hour, you get 90. And 3 hour, you get 80. Which means that the lower hours you study, the higher score you get. And it's different to positive correlation because if 1 hour study, you get 10. 2 hours of study, you get 20. And 3 hours of study, you get 30. So what's the difference between negative and positive? Positive, it means that the more you study, you can get the more score. But if you have more study, you get less score. But if you study less, you get more. That's the difference between positive and negative correlation. Lastly, we're gonna do is the third chart. The third, I already made the chart and it says no correlation because it's a straight line. The reason why is because if you look at the table, it says 1 hour gives you 25, 2 hour gives you 60, and 3 hour gives you 55. It made no sense, right? So what is the connection between this? It's none. So that's why it's a line and it's no correlation. Next, we're gonna try to identify which one is positive, which one is negative, and which one is no correlation. And how do we know if it's a positive, negative, or no correlation? So first, you can see the first table, it's a positive correlation. Why? It's because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this thing also goes up, the test score. So it means that if 1 hour study gives you 10, 2 hour study gives you 2, 3 hour study gives you 30, which means that you know that the more you study, the more your score gets. Which is a positive correlation. That means that if one goes up, the other goes up. As if for negative correlation, it is quite the opposite. As you can see, if this one goes up, this one goes down. That means that 1 hour study gives you 100, 2 hours of study gives you 90. That means if this goes up, this goes down. As if for no correlation, you can see the hours of study, which is this. Isn't it? This is all random. That's why it has no correlation. If it is like up and down or something, it means that it has a correlation. But if it's like this, fully random, it means that it has no correlation. Thank you for listening to my video. Make sure to leave your review in the comment section below and see you later.